What up, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, I just wanted to come to you real quick, just give you a little word. A lot of people ask me, like, what motivated you to do what you did? How did you just, go cold turkey, go straight vegan like that? And I just tell people your why have to be bigger than your what. So my why I went vegan was because I had sleep apnea, chest pain, high blood pressure. My doctor told me I was a walking heart attack. Headaches almost every day. Just I was scared to go to sleep due to chest pains at times. And one of my biggest fears was that my two babies was going to come in the room and find me dead. And that just kind of threw me off. The last time I went to the doctor, my blood pressure was 190 over 120. And that just kind of like threw me off. So my why was my babies. So what I had to do wasn't that significant. So if your why is bigger than your what, you got this. So if your why is just wanting to lose a little couple pounds, yeah, you giving up all of this stuff, what you got to do is, it's not going to be, it don't add up. Your why ain't big enough. You got cancer, that's big. If you got diabetes and you tired of shooting yourself with needles, that's a big why. If you obese and you can barely walk upstairs, you can barely exercise, that why is bigger than what you got to do. So if your why is bigger than your what you got to do, why you got to do it is bigger than what you got to do, it ain't no problem. Now, as far as the food, as it relates to the food, I use an analogy called married to a lie. So this analogy goes like this. If you was married to someone for 20 years, 25 years, let's say I was married to my wife and then I found out that she was a serial killer. In order for me to accept that, I would have to have a preponderance of evidence to show me that this lady that I have been married to for 25 years is a serial killer. I wouldn't want to believe it initially because I'm married to this person. I have a relationship with this person. And I use that analogy because, ladies and gentlemen, we have a relationship with food. We've been going out for years. That's my boo. So pizza is your boo. Fast food is your boo. That's your baby. Ice cream is your baby. Cheese is your sweetie, like you love cheese. You have a relationship with this stuff. So if I come to you and tell you meat is bad and you love meat, you ain't hearing it. I got to give you a lot of information before you let that go because of that relationship is strong. So it's not easy giving up food. But once I start hitting you with the facts and then your why is bigger than what you got to do, you will let it go. So if I become vegan and everybody like, well, what about your protein? What about your protein? Right? But if I tell you how many people die from lack of protein every year, you ain't never heard of it. Might be 5 people a year. But over 600,000 people die from heart disease. And a lot of the reasons why people get heart disease is because of too much protein in their body. Kidney disease. They check your protein level in your urine to see if you having problems. Well, that protein is due to excess meat protein and dairy protein in your body that your kidneys can't filter. So it damages your kidney. A lot of our ailments is because we're consuming too much protein. Our body doesn't need all that protein. So especially animal protein, if you get it from vegetarian sources, it's easily assimilated into your body. Your body can break it down. It looks at it as real food. It can digest it. It can assimilate it. But if you cook meat, first of all, meat is dead flesh. Then you cook it, your body doesn't recognize it as food. So half of the protein, once you cook it, is not even digestible. So a lot of what they tell us is a lie. But we married to that lie. We believe it. We've been conditioned to believe that I need protein, that I need milk for strong bones. And as I mentioned before, it's a fact that the countries that consume the most dairy and the most milk has the highest rate of osteoporosis, which is bone loss. And I told you the reason why is because milk and dairy is acidic. And once you consume it, your body pulls calcium to balance that acidic nature in your system out. It wants to be in homeostasis. It wants your body to be balanced. So when you consume acidic products, your body robs calcium from your bones, which weakens your bones. So all of these lies we have been told, not only have we been lied to, but these products are addictive. They have addictive qualities to them. So you got a relationship, that's your boo. So you got to let it go. But I promise you this, if your why is big enough, your what ain't that big of a deal. So get your why together, baby. Because if you get your why together, what won't be an issue. What you got to do won't be an issue. Giving up pop, drinking just water, giving up liquor, drinking just water, giving up juice, drinking just water, that ain't a problem. Giving up meat, that ain't a problem. Because why I'm doing it is more significant. So, hey, just stay encouraged. Make your why, write your why down, write all your whys down. And then just laugh at the what's, because the what ain't nothing compared to the why. God bless. Love y'all. Peace.